Most people think being broke is just about not earning enough. That's the common belief. Get a higher salary, work harder, and everything will fix itself. But that's not the full truth. In reality, many people who earn more still stay broke. And the reason is not income. It's a mindset trap most people never notice. Today we will talk about the biggest money lie keeping you broke and how to escape it. So, before we start, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. 10. The lie. More money will fix everything. The first and biggest money lie is the belief that more income automatically solves financial problems. It sounds logical. If you earn more, you should have more money left over. But in reality, that's not what happens for most people. Without control, habits, and clear direction, more money doesn't fix the problem. It expands it. Spending increases, expectations rise, and lifestyle upgrades follow naturally. So instead of feeling richer, people often feel the same, just with bigger numbers moving in and out of their account. The core issue was never the income itself. It was how the money was being managed. 9. Spending expands with income. As people start earning more, their lifestyle slowly expands with it, often without them even noticing. It begins with small upgrades, slightly better food, a newer phone, more convenience, more comfort. Then it turns into bigger changes like a better car, more expensive habits, and higher monthly costs. On the surface, it feels like progress because life becomes more comfortable. But financially, it often cancels itself out. The extra income gets absorbed by the upgraded lifestyle, leaving savings almost unchanged. This is why many people who earn more still don't feel financially ahead. They are simply spending at a higher level. 8. No system, just survival mode. Another major problem is that most people don't have a real money system. There is no structure for saving, investing, or planning ahead. Money comes in, money goes out, and everything in between is just reaction. Bills get paid, expenses come up, and whatever is left is spent without much thought. This creates a cycle where money always feels temporary, no matter how much someone earns. Even higher income doesn't change the feeling of being broke, because there is no clear plan guiding the money. Without a system, people stay in survival mode, constantly managing money instead of actually building it. 7. Emotional spending is normalized. Money decisions are often driven by emotions, instead of logic. Stress after a long day, boredom from routine life, or pressure from problems can easily lead to unnecessary spending without even thinking. It doesn't feel dangerous in the moment, because each purchase is small. But over time, these emotional decisions quietly build up. They slowly drain money that could have been saved or invested. The real issue is that this behavior becomes normal. People don't even realize they are doing it anymore. 6. The illusion of I deserve this. One of the most common traps is justification. People tell themselves, I worked hard, I deserve this. And while that statement can be true, it often becomes a cover for spending on things that aren't actually needed. It turns into a habit where every small achievement or stressful day becomes a reason to spend. Over time, this weakens financial control because spending is no longer based on value or necessity. It is based on emotion and reward. And when rewards become frequent, financial discipline slowly disappears. 5. Comparison is draining wealth. Most people don't just spend based on what they need. They spend based on what they see others doing. Social media and real life constantly show upgraded lifestyles, better clothes, newer gadgets, and expensive experiences. Without realizing it, this creates pressure to match that lifestyle. Even if the money isn't there, the desire to keep up pushes spending higher. This comparison effect is silent but powerful. It slowly drains wealth because decisions are no longer personal. They are influenced by other people's lives. 4. No long-term thinking. A big reason financial mistakes keep repeating is the lack of long-term thinking. Most decisions are made based on what feels affordable right now, not what the outcome will look like in the future. If something can be paid for today, it feels easy and acceptable to buy it. But the real cost is not just the price tag in the moment, it's what that money could have become over time. Lost savings, missed investments, and reduced financial freedom are all invisible consequences that don't feel real at the time of spending. Over the long run, this short-term mindset keeps people stuck in the same financial cycle, repeating the same patterns without realizing why progress never builds. 3. Waiting for the perfect time to start. Many people delay fixing their money situation because they believe they will start later, when they earn more, when life gets easier, or when everything finally feels stable. But that perfect time rarely ever comes. Life is always moving. There are always bills, responsibilities, problems, and distractions waiting in the background. So waiting slowly turns into a habit, and that habit quietly becomes months and then years of delay, without any real progress. The real issue is not just waiting, it's what happens during that waiting. While people are preparing to start someday, their financial habits are staying exactly the same. There is no improvement, no awareness, and no change in behavior. Everything is on pause except spending patterns, which continue as usual. 2. The real escape: awareness before income. The real solution is not just making more money. It is understanding how money is already being used. Before anything improves externally, something has to change internally. Awareness. Most people think they need a higher income to fix their financial problems. But in reality, many of those problems exist at every income level. The difference is awareness of behavior, not just the size of the paycheck. When people start clearly seeing their own spending patterns, something powerful happens. They begin making better decisions naturally, without needing strict rules, complicated budgets, or even higher income. It's not about restricting yourself, it's about understanding yourself. Once you see where your money is actually going, you can't ignore it anymore. Small leaks become obvious, emotional spending becomes easier to recognize, and unnecessary habits start to lose their control over you. 1. The truth that changes everything. The biggest truth is simple but powerful. Financial freedom does not come from earning more money alone. It comes from controlling how money is used. More income without control doesn't fix anything. In most cases, it only leads to more spending, higher lifestyle costs, and the same financial stress at a bigger scale. The problem doesn't disappear when income increases, it just becomes harder to notice. But when spending becomes intentional instead of emotional, everything starts to change. You stop reacting to money and start directing it. Saving no longer feels difficult because it has a purpose. Financial decisions become clearer because they are based on value, not impulse. And slowly, the pressure around money begins to fade because you finally understand where everything is going. What do you think about our video? Let me know in the comments below. Before you go, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.